What's up, you guys, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, thank you for tuning in. I got an amazing unveiling. For me, just an amazing occurrence. I never thought this would happen. I wondered if it would happen. I wondered if it would happen in this boat or if I was going to get a new boat. I can't say enough. I can't even express like what a big deal this is for me. And some of you guys are gonna be like, yeah, okay, but it's a big deal for me. I pitch pennies, and I'm frugal. I don't buy stuff unless I really need it. And it got to the point where I really needed it, and it's just an amazing blessing. And I want to share it with you guys. We're gonna do it a little sneaky, but I got new carpet in the boat. And if for you guys that watch the channel, you know I needed new carpet really bad. And I've been putting it off for so long. The prices are crazy if you've ever checked them. And a subscriber came out of nowhere and said, dude, I do carpet. I'll do your carpet for you. He was on one of my lives, and he's on my lives a lot. So thank you. Check out my lives, guys. And we hooked it up. I got his number, and he said, bring it over. We'll do it. Amazing guy. Gonna give him a shout out. Obviously, Mike with Magic Mike's Custom Baits and Marine. Dude, blessing. I mean, I can't say enough. I've been talking about getting carpet. You guys have been saying, get some carpet. You need some carpet in that boat. And it's here. So without further ado, let's check out my carpet. Y'all haven't seen the boat. Here's the boat. The BMAS machine. Here it is. Here's my boat. And let's do it. Trying to be sneaky here. Hopefully we don't snag my cover on anything. Of course we will. Bro, do what? Ooh, hooga brother. Ooh, jigga. What? Guys, are we sexy or what? Sexy and we know it. Oh my goodness. We sexy and we know it. Dude, I love it. Amazing job. Amazing. Look at this guy. Guys, it looks like a freaking brand new boat. This boat is a 96. It's 28 years old. And I'm outgrowing it, but I love it. You guys can see apartments. Front live well. Super sweet. I got the gunmetal. I was gonna go with his darker. He's got a wide variety of colors that you can choose from, but he actually had two boats there. One was in this gunmetal, the other one was in charcoal. And like I said, I thought I wanted to go charcoal, and then when I got there, I was like, man, that looks exactly like my carpet. Now I'm almost positive it's the original it was the original carpet, 28 years old, and I wanted something different. And I remember when I would clean it, I stopped cleaning it because I was worried it was just going to tear up. So it was super dark, and I was like, it used to get lighter, so let's go one shade lighter. We went with the gunmetal. It freaking looks freaking sick. Guys, I can't even express the excitement because it's been a long time in the making. And I wanted it and I needed it, so I'm super excited. One of the things I'm most excited probably about, one, is to be able to pressure wash it and clean it up, obviously, and two, and it should be one, is just to fish in it, and have some padding. It was bad, and you know what? Actually, some of you guys are going, well, I don't even know what it looked like before. Let's look at it. Well, yeah, there's not a whole lot of glue under there. Coming up, all up under there. It is pretty shredded. There, mostly the deck. But I'll be honest, when I bought this boat in '06, I was gluing this down all the time, and he had a can of spray in it. So yeah, the areas that don't get used a lot aren't horrible, but you know, it's coming up. '96 boat, 28 years old, but it still looks good. So yeah, that carpet was bad. It was hanging on by a thread. So I know I sound excited because I am super excited, super blessed to have somebody step up, one of my subscribers, and do my carpet for me. Super awesome guy, guys. He worked with me. He gave me updates, called me every day, sent me pictures. He's local. He's from Central Florida. He's lived here his whole life, and he fishes. When I was initially going to bring it to him, he was about to fish a tournament up at Palaca. So he fishes. He's got a business, a local business. Those are the guys we want to support whenever we can. And I know some of you guys are thinking, "Yo, Maz, what's the shoes doing there?" I can't rock new carpet with old shoes. So here's a couple of the pairs I'm thinking about wearing. Y'all let me know. Hit me up in the comments. Which one would you want me to wear? I may just rock my Space Jam lows, Retro 11 Space Jam lows. I don't know. Y'all tell me. I'm going to start wearing some of my cooler shoes. I've got shoes everywhere. And Becky can attest to this. They're in every corner. I love shoes. I got them. I just don't wear them because between work and fishing. But now I got this nice clean carpet. I think it's time to get out some of the new shoes. And I know you guys noticed this. Mike also makes his own baits. Dude, did I hit the gold mine or what? One of my subscribers that does carpet, he actually was working on stereo equipment or installations. He does that as well. He makes baits. He works on boats. He's a jack of all trades. And so he hooked me up, again, with some different baits. And he had been giving me a shout out on my lives saying, telling me about some of his baits. And I was like, bring them. Let's put them in my hands. Speed worm, mag speed worm. Look at that color, it's kind of like a sapphire blue. There's a Cinco in that same color. A little crawl, and a bunch of colors he didn't have any at the time. There's Christmas. You guys know I fish speed worms a lot, so I grabbed some of that. There's a Cinco right there in kind of that brimish color. I think it has the color name, but June bug, and then a blue Popka. They're going to be using that. Christmas Cincos. This is a little finesse worm. It's funny, he was saying he catches more big fish with the little one. And this is a little thicker, I think, than the Zoom, maybe a little thicker. I usually use those on Carolina rig or drop shot, stuff like that. But Texas rig when it's tough. Here's Christmas in that same finesse worm. And then June bug, mag speed worm. You guys know I use those a lot. And then, yeah, just gave me a bunch of Cincos. Oh, there's the color. Oh, I didn't think he had that color because I was asking him about it. He did have a couple. June bug with that blue tail. Yes, please. I will definitely be throwing that. You guys know that live in Florida. The color right there, black and blue with the blue tail or June bug, is the shiznit during the spawn and in the spring. More Cincos, a bunch of Cincos, and then a little flipping bait, kind of like a why not, I think. I've never used them, but it's a little thinner body, which I like because most of your flipping baits are that wide flat body, little couple paddles, and it's relatively small, but it's almost the same size as a Cinco. Probably 4 inches. That's probably 5. And June bug, I'll be flipping that for sure. So obviously it's going to glide less and it's going to have a faster fall. So that's legit, and that would actually stay on like a chatterbait a lot better. The wider those baits are, you hook it on the hook, and they just kind of, they flop around. So that's dope. And then some more. Oh God, I didn't think he had any of these. He had some other cool colors. He just didn't have a lot of them. Oh, and I gotta show you this. You guys are gonna laugh. Where is it? Oh, there was a swim bait. That's dope, huh? Super translucent. And the color, the lighting's not that great out here, but I mean, really nice. Nice quality. And these aren't salt impregnated. They're a little more durable. I got to show you guys because you guys are gonna die when you see this. Look at this Cinco. Do what? Giant Cinco. Look at that, guys. There's a 5 inch. Do what? That's all. I don't know. Was it a 9 inch Cinco? He said he's caught fish on them. He caught small ones. He caught big ones. That's dope. I don't know about that, but you catch a fish, man. You could just keep biting it down. I need some 6 inches though for flipping. Oh, I didn't even say anything about this. One of the coolest things, I got a pad, guys. You can see that little line there, and it's not anything distinct. And he can do whatever you guys want. I mean, he can do all of it. He can do the lids, do the front. He probably can do the whole boat. But that's a padding that's under there, and then it goes all across the top deck. Mine stops right here. Um, so hopefully, I'm usually standing right about here, I want to say. Maybe every once in a while I get here. Um, so compression padding, I know I'm going to love that. If you guys have back issues or just fishing all day, it just takes a toll on you. Got that. So what else? What else do I want to tell you? I obviously want to share because there's some guys out there like me. They're detailed. They're like, oh yeah, that's nice, but what did he do? How did he do it? I got to give you that information as well. So, what he did. Um, he covers everything up. Obviously, tapes it off the areas that he doesn't want glue. He's not gonna carpet. So yeah, he double glues it, glues the bottom of the boat, then glues the bottom of the mat, puts that down. Glues on top of the mat and the carpet, puts that down. Trims the edges up, trims it all up around here. So we're gonna have to get him in the boat. Like I said, he fishes. He's lived here. He's fished here, and he's fished a lot of lakes that I haven't fished and I haven't been on. So that would be cool. Get him in the boat, and he can fish on the carpet that he installed. He does a really good job. It's a little different than what I had actually seen when I did some research because when I found out the cost, my boat, the guy next to my boat guy wanted $2,000 to do my boat, and I was like, I'm gonna have to do this myself. So I started doing some research, and there was a guy. He traces all the pieces. Mike doesn't do that. He glues it down and then cuts it around so that it's perfect. You never know when you're tracing something how it's gonna go. It took him exactly a week. I dropped it off Sunday night and picked it up the following Sunday night. But Guys, super dope, man. I'm going to be looking sharp out there on the water for sure. So thanks for kind of being a part of this little experience. And obviously, shout out to my guy, Mike Fletcher. Here's his information right here. Mike Fletcher's got his phone number, his Facebook page. You guys can check out some of his work. Magic Mike Custom Baits. There's his email, mikefletcher124@gmail.com. Hit him up. Check out his Facebook page and see if it's something you want. He'll work with you. He will give you a good price. He'll shoot you straight. Super easy guy to work with. He's probably way too laid back for me in terms of dealing with my crap, because when we put stuff back, um, I, he should have just done it and not even called me, because I'm super. I got to get everything right, and let's just say I took a lot of his time and he didn't even flinch. He had customers coming for something else. So awesome dude, like I said. Oh, another thing right here, we couldn't get this pole out. So he called me, was like, dude, I can't get it out. I've soaked it. And I already knew that because I had tried multiple times to get it out, because I wanted to, what did I want to do? I think I was wanting to replace it or just get rid of it. And then Becky started fishing in the boat again. But he couldn't get the pole out. So we talked about different scenarios. He was going to go under it, pull it out from the bottom, or cut it. But I didn't want to buy stuff because, like I said, she's the only one who really fishes back here that sits on it. It'd be nice if it came out though. But so anyway, we just put a seam in it. You can't even see it. There's a seam that he did right here, so he could go over it and leave the pole in. So that's service, guys. That's attention to detail. It's guys, kind of person you want to work with. Just check him out. I'm sure his pricing is very reasonable. You go to some of these bigger areas, bigger box stores, or just larger scale businesses, and they're going to charge you a lot more. Check him out. He'll shoot you straight. And thanks for tuning in, guys. I really appreciate it. It's hot as a mofo out here. It's November. It's still hot, but tune in, subscribe to the channel, guys. Fishing is about to get on fire here in Central Florida, and I'm about to get locked down, and we're going to go as much as I can. So thanks for tuning in. Please hit that like, subscribe to the channel if you will, and we will see you next time on BMAS Fishing. We out.